Chap tales. Don't you wanna hear some chap tales? Wobblo, steppy toe. How you doing, people? You good? Another chap tale, eh? Okay, so I was thinking what to speak about, and I remembered this little tale for you peeps. Okay, it was, I don't know, I think I was probably 11 or 12 years old, and my best mate of the time, Mr. Dean Chapman, he's a year younger than me, but anyway, it was in the summer, and I don't know why, but it was like a last minute thing. My mum was sort of like, oh, we're going to go down to a caravan site in, I think it was Devon, spend a week there, you know what I mean, all that. And I was like, yeah, sweet, like, because obviously it was great. But I was sort of like, oh, Mum, is there any chance I could bring someone with me? Friend? She's like, yeah, who do you want to bring? And straight away she said, who do you want to bring? Dean, because obviously Dean was like my best mate or whatever. So I was like, yeah, is that all right? And then she's like, well, you better go and ask his mum, because Dean was actually in our ass, so I'd already put it past him and he was well up for it. Went down to Joan and Jack and basically said, like, we're gonna go to Devon for a week to a caravan site or whatever. I'm probably close to friends of my mum's or whatever. Joan and Jack was sweet about it. Yeah, it's like, all right, nice one. And then, so anyway, I can't remember who it was, but my mum didn't have a car at the time. So someone drove us down there, and I'm not sure who it was. Someone, I don't know. Anyway, so we go to Devon, to this caravan site, get there, and then obviously me and Dean want to go and explore the site, don't we? So it's like to my mum, can we go and have a look round and have a little go in the arcade? She's like, yeah, of course. So she's given me some dosh and said, be good. Always good, Mum. Anyway, so we start making our way around that park. There was loads of stuff to do there, you know what I mean? All swimming pools and football pitches and arcades and all that sort of stuff. So we're checking it all out. It's nice. So we're about 11, I think. And I suppose girls sort of become different. You know what I mean? You're much more interested, I'd say. Anyway, we met a couple of girls that was doing the same as us, week's holiday, whatever, and I think that they was from, don't know, more north than London anyway, like Hertfordshire maybe, something like that. But yeah, so we spent a day with these girls, and we just like playing arcade, all that, doing all that sort of stuff. Anyway, then end of the day, we thought we'd go back to the caravan. They was going back to theirs, and funnily enough, we was walking the same direction. I was sort of like, where's your caravan then? He's like, yeah, there. And they pointed at a caravan, and it happened to be the caravan next to our caravan. So we said goodbye or whatever, went into our caravan, and my mum was there with whoever else was with us or whatever, and then they was going for, I don't know, going somewhere for an hour or whatever, and they was like, you two gonna be alright here on your own? And I was like, yes, of course we are. So my mum went out with whoever she was with, and me and Dean was in the caravan. We had like a little ghetto blaster with us, and we was playing like music quite loud actually, and that. And then we were sitting, there's like a sitting area. If you've been in a caravan, you must know there's like at one end of it, it's like a sitting room sort of. We're sitting there listening to music and doing whatever, and then we was like looking out the window, and then we remembered that these girls were in the caravan next to us, and so we was looking to see if we could see them or whatever. And Dean had swore to me that he thought he saw the parents go out, so they're in there like us on their own, like so. So I said to Dean, let's get their attention. And he's like, oh, how are we going to do that? And I was like, looking round, and then there just happened to be a fruit bowl on the table, yeah, with apples in it. Don't ask me. My mum must have bought them, because I don't think you turn up to caravans and they give you apples. So anyway, they was like big, I don't even know what you call them, the big green ones anyway. I took one out of the bowl and I said, yeah, we'll get their attention. And then I just sort of like, I meant to just like lightly tap the window with it, but using a massive apple is probably a stupid idea, isn't it? So I've let go of this apple as I've chucked it or whatever, and it's gone out of my hand, and it's gone boom, and it's gone and hit the window, and I can't believe how hard it's hit this window, and it didn't break the window. I'm so like, thank God it didn't break the window, but it was a bang and a half, right? And then all I can hear is a man's voice going, brrr, came to the window like, and he's looked out the window, and we're sort of in this caravan across from us, and then he sort of looked down, he see the apple on the floor, and he looked back up at us, right, and he's like, brrr, and then he's like gone away from the window, and we're obviously know he's going to the door to come round to us or whatever, so we quickly shut the window, right, and we was like, oh my God, what we gonna do? And then he was like, go in the toilet. We went in the toilet, locked ourselves in the toilet, yeah. And I ain't even joking, right? This geezer is like thundering down our caravan. He's bashing everything all round it. He's trying to get in, he can't get in. And we were shitting ourselves, right? And I was thinking, oh my God, what are we gonna do? Like, and then like I can hear my mum's voice, yeah. And obviously, to my mum, she's seen a fella just bashing our caravan or whatever. She's like, what are you doing? He turned around and he's like, tried to get a bit lippy with the old girl, but she had some backup with her, if you like to say. And yeah, I can hear that they was getting pretty nasty out there. Like, it was that. Anyway, it all calmed down, and then they got me and Dean out of the caravan, and the two girls out their caravan, like, and then they was like, right, telling me to apologise for throwing the apple and that, like. It was so funny because I was like, I'm really sorry, and then I was like, can we have our apple back? and then they were saying, look, right, if you want to go to the arcade together, sweet, whatever, but just don't do stupid things like that, John. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. But I'll tell you what, it was really funny. Like, when me and Dean locked ourselves in the toilet, I don't know why we even locked ourselves in the toilet, because if someone would have got in the caravan, they'd have got in the toilet, you know what I mean? Like, but we was in there, and we could just hear the caravan getting smashed, like, and I was thinking, oh my God, what is happening here? Like, I'm so lucky my mum come back, like, and yeah, but we ended up sort of becoming friends with these girls over the holiday and that. And we didn't ever like, if we I can't even remember if we swapped phone numbers or whatever, but we never heard from them after that holiday. But yeah, it was proper funny, like me and Dean, like little rascals. Yeah, all right, nice one. I hope you enjoyed that one, but please like, subscribe, and all that, comment, and yeah, I'll speak to you in the next chapter. Nice.
Chap tales, don't you wanna hear some chap tales?